Welcome to Far From Logic, where common sense ain't so common and stupidity gets questioned. Today we're talking about the beautiful, sexy Lena, the plug, and Adam22 for No Jumper. Everybody on the internet is celebrating because she went and filed for divorce. Everyone is quick to say, "Look, I told you." That's why their marriage failed, because they're in an open relationship and he's a cook and all this other stuff. Everybody is celebrating because two people are now divorced. Everybody is blaming because they were in an open marriage. But what nobody else is really saying, because they have no clue, they've never been a part of the lifestyle, they truly don't know what being a bull is for a couple. They are not acknowledging sometimes relationships just don't work. Whether you have an open relationship or you have a regular monogamous relationship, relationships are hard. And I will say, as someone that's part of that lifestyle and in that community, it takes a strong person, a strong man, to be what Adam was. Adam had his fun too, and he enjoyed her, let her have her fun too. It takes a strong person. It takes the ego out to be able to do that. But all y'all see is, oh, he let somebody else. So what? So what? You don't own anybody. You can't control anybody's emotion. The only person that you can control is yourself. Their relationship was built more on trust than a lot of you guys' relationships, a lot of people's relationships. There's a lot of husbands and wives that are cheating on their spouse right now, still texting their ex right now. Married people sleeping in the cars and sleeping on couches because they can't communicate about what they really want out of a relationship. But it's monogamy. And I'm not knocking monogamy. I'm not knocking poly relationships. I just know what it takes to maintain either or relationship. And relationships are hard. But we about to get into it all the way.
She was just coming home from having shot the scene with Jason Love as well as another scene, and we're talking about it, and it did kind of stand
Wait, so
out.
there's another scene
There's another scene with someone else that will be dropping in the near future. Yeah.
with a man?
Yep.
Most people don't know what it takes to be a bull. Most people don't know about true poly relationships. They don't know the boundaries that are in place. All they know is what they hear on social media. But until you really experience that type of lifestyle, that type of environment, it is completely different than somebody just telling you. You have to literally experience it. That's like me watching NASCAR and seeing somebody flying to a wall at 100 miles an hour, and I just say, "Hey, uh, they failed because the car crashed." But why did the car crash? Did they make a mistake? Was it something that they didn't check during a pre-check? Something happened along the way to that crash at 100 miles an hour. But it's easy for a lot of people just to point the finger and say, "Oh, their marriage didn't work out because they invited other people into their marriage." And here's my issue with monogamy and traditional marriages. When those couples get divorced or they separate, nobody goes up to the husband and say, "See, I told you." Or if the husband got caught cheating or whatever crazy scenario you can think of in your head, they don't go to the significant other and see, "Oh, see, marriage is over, marriage is dead." But see, when you live in an alternative lifestyle, that's what you get for opening your marriage. That's what you get for doing that freaky shit. Because people, they need something to validate the way they feel. They never agreed, or they never uh liked that lifestyle to begin with. So you being divorced, that's just the scapegoat. Oh, your marriage didn't work out because you let her in there with that big black. But it's all for them to have something to blame. Just acknowledge it. Marriage is hard. You can have all the money in the world. So look at the celebrities. They have all the money in the world, the access to the best lifestyles, the best foods, the best vacations, and they still can't stay together. That shit is hard. Waking up, seeing the same face, and trying to build something with. That shit is hard. Most people crash and burn. That shit is not A, if you do this A, if you do this B, if you do this C, your marriage is gonna work out. No. Marriage only works out when the people in the marriage want it to work out. When they fight for it to work. But it comes a time where you just say, hey, I'm tired of fighting. I don't want to fight the good fight no more. Let somebody else fight this shit. I'm gonna go do me. And that's what she's doing. She's choosing to do her. It is what it is. And a lot of people, I keep going back to this, they are happy that the relationship failed. Because had the relationship, the marriage for Lena and Adam worked out and they've been together 20, 50 years, whatever, people will have to admit, damn, maybe it is something to that lifestyle. Or, damn, maybe a marriage or a relationship isn't one size fits all. Maybe there's different relationships and stuff like that work, but it's easy when there's a chink in the armor to when you start seeing cracks. Oh, that's why. It's not that easy. Marriages don't work like that. Humans don't work like that. So why should anything else work like that? Huh? You tell me. Now, I'm not saying open relationships or open marriages are better or monogamy is better. What I'm saying is when you have two people that are committed to making it work no matter the circumstances, that is the better outcome. And a lot of people in this day and age, they ain't willing to put in the work. They're like, hey, I got money, I got success. I I don't need you. It was fun while it lasted, but I'm going on to bigger and better things. I'll see you in court. And that's what she about to do. I'll see you in court. She already said in the interview that she paid half of the bills. They split in half of the shit. So shit, it's not hurting her. The only person that's gonna be affected by it is their kids. And plug talk. That shit's gone now, but it is what it is. I just don't like when people try to pigeonhole and they celebrate other people's failures and they doing the same damn thing behind closed doors. If people really knew the freaky shit that you was doing in your marriage, you wouldn't be so happy. A lot of people out here cheating right now, but they celebrating two people getting divorced because they grew apart. Adam allowing her to explore herself and her allowing Adam to explore himself, you don't understand how much pride and ego that takes. To see your significant other smiling, enjoying someone else, that that takes a strong person. And most of y'all are not strong enough. If your significant other smile at somebody, y'all ready to snap and crash out and be on breaking news. So it's not the lifestyle, it's the people who change. I don't know. That's just my take. This is far from logic. If you agree with anything I said, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back with another one.